Hello and welcome to everyone who has made it here to my YouTube channel, which I've always thought about making, but it just never became a thing. Anyways, I started a bucket list, and a lot of people have bucket lists. I have an overall bucket list as well, but I have something called my 30 before 30 bucket list. And this is one of those things that's on there. So, I have a bucket list. 30 things to do before I turn 30 years old. It's a combination of things that I've always wanted to do, things I've just thought about doing, and variations of just other things. I had a original list, of course, that just included a lot of things that weren't plausible. I decided to make a YouTube video because I've always thought about it. So why not just do it? Might as well. My list has a lot of things on there. 30 things. Which now I've already done one of them. So 29 things. 28 things. Because this is also one of them. So I guess I'll be making probably 28 more of these. Who knows? Probably more. We'll see. Anyway, so I have all these different things, and at the very end of it, my best friend and I are going to go to Hawaii. She's the one who actually told me to make this list, or gave me the inspiration to make this list, because we're talking about it, and I love bucket lists, and I was just working on an overall one, and since we were about, 28 at the time, thinking about, we're almost 30, a lot of millennials, everyone, it's the end of our youth, but I don't know. I've kind of learned that my early 20s really wasn't for me. You know what? Fell down a lot, but I kept getting back up, and now I just know how to stay up better. So, why not take the optimism into my 30s. It's not the end of my youth. It's not the end of anything. It's fucking 30. Not that big of a deal at all. Okay, so for the list, I have a few things on there. I'm not 100% sure if, if I learn Japanese in about, 10 months now, that'll be really impressive. I know some things simply because I watch a lot of anime. And I prefer everything to be subbed, so, I try to I've picked up on a few things, and, I have, I've done it on and off. I've just never stuck with it. And mostly a lot of these things are, even if I don't 100% do it, I know that I tried. And I tried my hardest because I'm documenting me trying. I'd love to learn the ukulele. I used to play the guitar terribly. I really didn't get that far with my lessons because I don't know. I should have, but I just never did. Regrets. Anyways, so learning the ukulele, I feel like is a good one to learn. I need to learn how to sew. I have so many projects that I want to do in the future, and all of them require me knowing how to sew, and I don't know how to sew. So, yeah. I need to get a Zoom recorder really bad. I went to college for broadcasting, and I love audio. My emphasis was on audio, and I just love it so much. And there's another one on here. I probably should have put some of these together better, to do some freelance Foley work. Love those go hand in hand. A lot of these go hand in hand together too. Like I wouldn't be able to meet a sloth without going to the San Diego Zoo, which I am excited to do at the end of February. So thankfully I have. This is the most organized I have ever been in my entire life as well. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Passion Planner, but that is what I use. I've been using it for years, and I love it. It is just the absolute best. And I am also so sorry if you hear my dog in the background. She is super mad at me that she cannot come in this room right now. Because I tried a couple times filming this with her in here and it did not work. So I'm so sorry, honey. Anyways. So, yeah, I will be going to San Diego at the end of February. I'll be going to Las Vegas in April. I am really, really hoping the San Francisco CorgiCon, the Corgi Beach Party, is happening, that second or third Saturday in July. From the past, that's around the weekend that they do it. And I haven't seen anything about it yet. Everything is still from this past one in the fall that they just had. And, I just, would really love to, one of these things, of course has to include my dog. Because I love her so. I'm sorry, Tails. I feel so bad that she's. She gets some extra loving after this. And, oh, yes, you do. So, of course, I would love to take her to that. A lot of things that I have coming up. A lot of things I've already been working on. As you can tell, my hair super dark. I've been every color of the rainbow you could ever imagine, pretty much. And but I've never been blonde either properly or longer than a day, because I ran out of or didn't have the right hair color, so it was just a temporary. So to properly go blonde is something I would really like to see. I've never really seen it. So let's see it. I like to get some headshots done because I don't know, they just seem like fun to do. Of course, serious ones and some funny ones because I feel like those are just going to be the best. I already got my mystery tattoo. Which we are going to talk about in a moment. I have a back tattoo that is partly finished. I don't know how many sessions we have left to go, but I would really like to get it done this year because I really wanted to get it done last year. So that one just kind of replaced one that from the old list that was already done. My ultimate goal was to move out to California, which I did. So, like I said, some of these already had to be replaced, so which is wonderful. By the time that I officially decided to do it in this capacity, I decided I wasn't going to add things that were already done. They just needed to be replaced. I love to go skydiving. Just feel that rush of everything. And just scream into the void. That I will be doing in August along with taking surf lessons. So I'll be doing those in the Santa Cruz area. So first time going there. I had no idea because I grew up in the Midwest. In Kansas City, Missouri. Like, please tell me the closest ocean to Kansas City, Missouri, and where I can go take a surfing lesson. Because I know nothing about surfing, and how was I supposed to know that fall and winter are the best time to go surfing as someone who hates being cold? So I'm hoping that that's a good time to take surf lessons. So we'll see about that. We'll see how that goes. But either way, that's definitely going to come in handy for when I'm in Hawaii. I hate running. Every time, if I have to run in like an emergency situation, there's a kind of funny story about I had to do that once at Austin City Limits to catch a bus because I was exhausted and just wanted to go home, and I just had to run and run and run, and people were just, it was, I'm just, sorry, I'm having a flashback right now to how much I hate running. So, let's do a fun run. That sounds like a smart and great idea, doesn't it? So I'm going to do the bubble run on May 30th. It's a 5K. So at least I get to run through bubbles and get covered in non-permanent color. I haven't hiked up a mountain. I've been up a mountain in a car. My sister used to live in Colorado. I've been to Colorado. I've never hiked up a mountain with my feet. I just want to walk up one and just see the nice beauty of the views and what's up there. Las Vegas roller coasters. I love roller coasters. I didn't as a kid. And now that I am an adult, I absolutely love roller coasters. And I'm just so excited to, again, scream into the void. Because I'm sure by the time that, these things come around, I'll have a little bit of pent-up stress in me anyways. So it'll be good to, release all that. And I feel like that's a great way to, just scream without anyone committing me. I totally just lost my place there. So yeah, San Diego. Going to meet a sloth because I love sloths, and I just think they're the cutest, and I just cannot wait to doing the animals in action experience, and just so excited. Surf lessons, yeah, that'll be fun. I'm gonna do a pole dance workout. I'm very excited about that. I hear it's one of the best workouts. It gets your entire body, and I know people always want to talk down on strippers and everything, but those women can work it, man. You watch a pole dance video, and that's muscle, that's core muscle, that's leg muscle, that's upper body strength. I have none of that. I also really want to go to a animal sanctuary. It's also kind of, I totally understand why people hate zoos. I do also hate zoos. San Diego Zoo is literally my one exception on zoos, and so I'm hoping in a way this helps kind of counteract the fact that I'm just going to a zoo in general, and I want to go to an animal sanctuary as well, because I just transitioned into fully vegan within this past year. I don't know exactly when, because it was a process, I never expected to do it. It really just happened that way, and I'm fine with it. I feel the healthiest that I've ever felt in my entire life.